The Trial of Fire. We all know how difficult this can be. Step onto that campfire, you die. But, do you want to know a trick to get through the Trial of Fire with ease? Well, I'll show you. Believe me, this low budget, low Rex, medium Rex way to get all the way to the max campfire badge. Trial of Fire 30. I will show you here and now and tell you all the things that are needed to do the Trial of Fire. Look at this guy. Doesn't even know that unstable dragon armor is useless. Alright, so the Trial of Fire deals a massive amount of damage on its first hit. Alright, so to be able to tank that first hit, because you have to be able to take the first tick of damage, you're gonna need Mastiff armor. So that requires Sven level 4. So not too bad to get. It gives no defense, but it does give a good amount of health, along with 1 crit damage, or 50 health per 1 crit damage. So what you're going to use after that, though, is going to be a Wither Cloak Sword. So this does require F7, but a lot of the other stuff that you're going to use or need to be able to do this is going to be gotten before F7. So really, you're not spending that much. So you shouldn't be spending that much to be able to do this. It's relatively easy. It does. You could get through those first bit of trials with just standard early game armor just to have the talisman. But then to actually get the talisman, no, I am wearing the wrong pet. To get the talisman all the way up, you are going to want to use this method. This guarantees you can get all the way up to Trial of Fire 30, get the badge max. As you can see, I have completed this, and I'll be doing this exact thing on the final one. I'm not going to use any orb either. You don't need a single orb. So, no SOS flare, no overflux, plasma flux, any of that. You don't even need a healing item. What you're going to do, what you need is a Juju bow that is, relatively low Rex. You should have this before F7. So it is going to take, E-Man 5, but that's not hard. Along with at least Soulflow Pile. I am using Soulflow Pile for the sake of demonstration. You do not need the Soulflow Supercell, actually. Yeah, so you don't need the Supercell. You could use the battery. Ow. That would help. Hold up. God, I didn't cut myself. So yeah. But I'm just going to do this with the Soulflow Pile. You don't need this. It is relatively cheap. It's 1.2 mil, but you don't need the Supercell. Soulflow Pile should be enough. But you will need 500 magic power. I have 1500, so I'm going to be using the Scorching Power, but you should actually use the Silky, but I'm using Scorching because that is the closest I can get to around what you'll have with Silky at around 500 magical power. And 500 magical power is pretty easy. You can get that pretty mid-game, so yeah. Using this will help you boost your magical power, so yeah. What you're going to do is you want to start by holding your Juju bow, step into the fire, and activate Wither Cloak. Did they? Don't tell me they patched this. Hold on. Wait for Wither Cloak to start up. Okay. Activate Wither Cloak. Step into the fire. There you go. And you should be able to go through the entire Trial of Fire without even taking a single hit of damage, and that is Trial of Fire 30. And I'll do that again for another demonstration. I mean, even with you might not need to hold the Juju bow, honestly. I can't say for certain. That's helping. But it's just boom and I mean, without that orb there, you'd probably go through all your mana and into. Can you not place flux, please? Doing a vid. Okay, so this is without that mana flux. We just step in, and yeah, you'll have enough mana to go through the whole thing. Simple as that. So yeah, as long as you can, if sometimes you might take that first hit, it does happen. I usually like to go in and take the first hit and then activate the thing because sometimes you'll take that first hit right away. But either way, Wither Cloak gets you through the entire thing. And if you really want a chance, honestly, let me go grab a set of Goblin actually. I mean, you might be able to do this with Goblin, honestly. Slash Warp Park. Let's see. If you don't actually take that first hit, you could just skip the whole doing Sven and just use Goblin. All of my slot bindings are still active. Okay. So now you have like no mana. We put Pet on. And Trial of Fire 30. Yeah. So you still have to be able to take a hit even with the Wither Cloak on. So sadly you can't use Goblin, but like I mean, even like without the magical power, you will still die. So like, let me show you here. So as long as you can take the first hit, you can do it. But if you can't take the first hit, you will end up dead. So yeah. And just another time for boop. Bada bing, bada fucking boom. There you go. Trial of Fire 30. You can get all the way up and complete your Trial of Fire or Campfire badge. You'll get the Campfire God badge and get all the way through Trial of Fire 30. Super easy. Honestly, brainless. You just sit there and do this all day. It is ridiculously hard to do without Wither Cloak, but yeah. Hold on. I wonder actually, before I go, I want to even see if I can do this without Wither Cloak. So let me show you if it's even possible to do without Wither Cloaks. So I think Blue Whale would be best for this. Call up Maxwell. Put Silky on. Put all my tunings into crit damage. So I have 83,000 health. All right. Let me grab SOS Flare. We're just going to go all into Vitality here. SOS. Grab my Vitality Blaze Slayer equipment. Let's see. With 84, 100, 104, or 187, that would be 101, or Glacial Wisp. What stats does Glacial Wisp give? True defense? No, it doesn't deal anything for true defense, so we'll go G-Drag, and let's actually see. Can you survive this, being fully kitted out to survive this? I'll even grab like healing items. So we want to have. Do I even act? I don't even carry healing items, do I? No, I do not. No, I do not. Well, no healing items, but yeah, no, not even close. Unenchanted Mastiff. If I enchanted this, I don't even think it'd get me there, but just goes to show how powerful this is. Like, you don't even take a hit of damage. It's perfectly fine. So yeah, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a blessed day and enjoy getting the free Campfire God badge. Take care. Vader out.